The Right Honourable Chris Hipkins.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. To the Prime Minister, does he stand by all of his government's statements and actions?
Prime Minister.
Yes, I do, and especially our action to teach the basics brilliantly to our Kiwi kids. The maths results released on the weekend are absolutely appalling when 4 out of 5 of our children at Year 8 are below where they need to be, and 3 out of 5 are more than a year behind where they need to be. It is safe to say that the system has failed. We have to fix it, and now we have a plan to do exactly that. A world-leading curriculum based on the science of learning, top quality resources to support our teachers, regular assessments and clearer reporting for parents. We have an outstanding Minister of Education, Erica Stanford, who has achieved more, I think, in 6 days than the last member did and the last government did in 6 years. And it is more evidence for what Kiwis already know, that this is a government that is for the parents and also for education.
Mr Speaker, will he assure the public that he will not intervene in any future fast-track resource consent applications, as he did in the case of the redevelopment of a disused petrol station in Cockle Bay, which was being redeveloped into 54 apartments, where his objection was cited as one of the reasons it isn't going ahead?
Look, I don't know, the members got very petty in opposition, and I have to say, look, we are interested in solving problems, and one of the big observations of the previous government was that there was lots of words, lots of post-it notes, lots of strategies and nothing getting done. We believe in fast-track one-stop provisions. We think that's the way that we get things done. We strengthen our regional communities. We strengthen our national economy. We're going to get it done. Come and join us. Support and vote for fast-track legislation. Support and vote for the oil and gas repeal and get on board.
Chloe Swarbrick.
To the Prime Minister, does he stand by all of his government's statements and actions?
Prime Minister.
Yes, and especially this government's action to turn around the miserable track record of achievement in maths for children from low decile schools. Our government believes in giving every child a shot, no matter what school they go to or wherever they grow up. The latest maths data shows that just 8% of children in our lowest decile schools are at curriculum in maths in Year 8. And we can and will do so much better than that. And I'm proud that we have a minister who has a plan to turn that track record of underachievement around and to deliver opportunity for every child across New Zealand in every town. And I'd say to that member, if she cares about equality of opportunity, get on board and back these changes.
Does the Prime Minister accept that the major determinant of educational achievement in this country is, in fact, poverty or parental income?
What I accept is that there has been system failure over many, many years in this country on education. What I accept is that 4 out of 5 of our kids not being where they need to be at Year 8 and 3 out of 5 being more than a year behind is utterly unacceptable. And we make no apologies for focusing the education system around academic achievement. We need to teach our kids to read and we need to teach our kids to do maths. We are committed to reducing child poverty with this government's actions. We are doing that by rebuilding the economy, restoring law and order and delivering better health and education. And I just also say the Treasury advised us in the changes in the last budget that we will lift 17,000 children out of poverty. I think that's a good move.
Debbie Nauru-Wapaka.
My question is to the Prime Minister. Does he stand by all of his government's statements and actions?
Yes, and especially our actions to turn maths achievement around for young Māori. The maths achievement data released on the weekend was deeply concerning, especially for the just 12% of young Māori who are not at curriculum in maths at Year 8, according to the data from last year. Shockingly, 76% were more than a year behind. All Kiwis, Māori or non-Māori, deserve a shot at a better life, and that starts with an outstanding education. And that's why our government is taking action to deliver a world-leading curriculum and to turn those results around for Māori and non-Māori children.
If his primary concern is prioritising, quote, health and well-being of the individual child, end quote, why doesn't he strengthen Section 4A of the Oranga Tamariki Act, which makes it clear that, quote, well-being and best interests of the child or young persons are the first and paramount consideration, end quote, instead of repealing Section 7AA?
We want the immediate safety, stability and well-being of a child to be at the heart of what the government does, caring for our most vulnerable children, period.